would you rather spend your money on, cheap foam or professional panels? And what difference does it make? Let me know right now in the comments. Shout out to Z Sounds, they sent me the Primacoustic London 12s. I've been using it for a couple days now and I got a lot to say. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that like button because it helps out. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you a very short conclusion. Something like foam could be very cheap and very inexpensive. You can get it from anywhere. When I used to live in California, I actually got some for free because somebody was moving and they were just like, here, just take it, just take it. Versus something like this, which is like the Primacoustic 12, can actually run you about $1,200. Is it really worth all the money? Shout out to Z Sounds, they sent me this, and if you want to pick up one for yourself, link in the description. They also have payment plans so you can get it a lot sooner. And if it's not what you thought it was, they have a 45-day return policy. So what do you get when you order this thing? When you order the London 12s, they come with 2 big boxes. So make sure you guys have some room because you're gonna need it. And let me know in the comments, what are you guys using? Do you have foam or panels? Okay, inside the box, this large one here, you're gonna get this instruction manual that I'm not gonna use because I'm gonna try my own method. Here goes one of the bass traps. This thing is really big and not that heavy actually. You know, I thought it would be a lot heavy, but it's really not that heavy. In this box, it comes with 2 bass traps that you can place on your wall, and they're very thick, about 2 inches. So just to let you guys know. And here, this is what you use to install it on your wall, and it comes with screws and everything you need. You will need a drill if you're gonna drill a hole into your wall, but we're gonna jump into that later. Now, it comes with also these other panels right here. Now, those are 1 inches if you get the London 12s. And here goes these bigger panels here. Now, these are 2 inches. So you also get 10 of these and 12 of the smaller squares. And they're packaged really nicely in this nice plastic, and you know, it got to me safely, so I was happy about that. So here's my room right now. I currently have a bunch of foam, very cheap foam. I have about 200 different foams on my wall that cost me about $200. And here go the Primacoustic right here that costs $1,200. What would you rather spend your money on? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to use a Neumann U87 for a clap test to figure out, you know, what's the difference when I take off the foam off my wall and see, you know, how big of a difference does it really make? When you're in the process of installing this, they want you to drill holes into your wall. Now, if you're in a different situation where you're like renting a room, or you know, you're renting a home or something like that, and you know, you don't really want to drill a hole into your wall, and you want to make sure you get your security deposit, because you know that might take away from the security deposit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, you know, I don't know, you know, if you rent your room or not. But so a trick that I did was, instead of drilling holes into my wall, I actually use thumbtacks. You know what I'm saying? Those little things that I actually use for the foam, I actually put them back to work. You know what I'm saying? I put them back to work and actually put them on my wall. Use this little tool here. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. I'm not a Bob the Builder guy. I'm a music person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a ratchet, scissors. I don't know what it's called. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You can make fun of me. I don't care. You know, I'm not a tool guy. I'm a music person. But you can use this tool to cut it and make it a lot smaller so it's not actually touching the panels. And as you can see, it actually holds up. So this is perfect. Like I said, if you're renting your home or anything like that, you know, you don't got to drill a hole into your wall, even though they require you to. Now, what is the frequency response of a cheap foam? Like, how much does it actually take out versus like professional panels? Well, with actual foam, it actually only takes out high frequencies. Primacoustic actually dropped their own video explaining this, about the thickness of different foams and how much it actually takes out. I think these are about 1 inch long, like it's not that big. And I understand if you get foam, because you know, you're creating your own studio and you're thinking, hey, I need something to put on the walls. I know I do. And you know, you might start off with getting cheap foam, and you know, that's a lot of our process. You know what I'm saying? Starting out, you think things sound better, but you really don't understand there are actually low frequencies that are still being heard or picked up by the microphone. I really noticed it when I got this U87. This is a very sensitive microphone. It picks up a lot more sound than my TLM 103. I'm going to drop a video comparing the two, so make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. That's coming soon. And hit that like button too, because it helps out. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take off all the foam off of my walls, and it's a lot of foam, man. This took me almost all day, you know, to take off all this stuff and then place in these panels. So what I'm going to do is do a clap test. You know, this is my own professional scientific test. I'm not a science person, you know what I'm saying? I even seen other videos of them even trying out, you know, homemade panels versus Primacoustic panels. And what you actually notice is that the Primacoustic panels were able to stop a lot of the low end versus like maybe like the homemade panels that other people make or that you see other people talking about. Link in the description if you want to see that full video. I thought it was very dope. Shout out to him for making that video. I wish I could do the same test, but I don't have all the tools to make that test, so we're just going to do a clap test. Now that I have all the foam off my walls, let's hear what it sounds like. Yeah, you hear a lot of that high end. So now what we're gonna do is put on these Primacoustic panels and see what difference does it make. Also, I noticed I felt like I had more room than before. I don't know if the foam just took up space, even though it's super thin, but I just felt like I have more room than before, and it looks beautiful. This looks very nice. Here's a quick look at how everything looks. So now let's do a clap test with the Primacoustic panels on the wall. I thought that sounded pretty good, right? But now I have all this foam. Even other people on social media just said, yo, just throw it away, throw it in the trash. But look, man, I spent $200. I don't like wasting money. What I'm gonna do is just actually place some of it back on the wall, you know what I'm saying? And just see what's the difference with having foam and acoustic panels. Was that better? You know, did you guys even notice a difference? Did it not even sound like a difference? Let me know in the comments what you think. And I have some observations that I noticed as well. You know, I've tried mixing with the panels up. I tried recording with the panels up, and I have some few things to say. What I've noticed, as soon as I put up the panels, it felt like I'm talking to myself. I don't know if I'm explaining this perfectly, but like every time I talk, it felt like somebody was like in my face talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I didn't feel like that when I had the foam up, you know what I'm saying? It felt like I'm in a room like normal, you know what I'm saying? But when I had the panels up, I could definitely tell a huge difference, especially just speaking, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even play the music yet. I didn't even play anything yet through the speakers, and I just noticed a huge difference in the low end with the sound in this room. I tried recording in this room versus like having the foam up. Sounds way better, you know, less reverb in the room and stuff like that. In the mixing process, you can actually add more low end on your voice, you know what I'm saying? Versus like with the foam, you got to compensate for the room. And that's something you don't really want to do when you're mixing, you know, taking out frequencies and sounds because of your room, you know what I mean? In reality, that makes you sound worse when you have the foam up because you're taking all these low end out your voice, and you need that in your music, you know what I'm saying? You need that in your voice, depending on what genre you're doing. I don't know if you're doing K-pop, I don't know if you're doing rock or roll, you know what I'm saying? You're probably cutting that out anyway. I don't know what you're doing. But I can tell you right now, it's better to have it than to not have it. You know, having more low end in your voice that's actually really there. I even have moments where I'm mixing the songs where, you know, I record it with the foam up and I'm just taking out all these low frequencies and the vocals are sounding more thin. And, you know, I'm just really trying to take out the bad frequencies, but I'm really taking out a lot of my voice versus having the panels up, man. It's just, you know, a lot cleaner audio coming into your recordings. And let me know if you guys heard a difference. Some of you guys even said you watched my videos, and as soon as I got this microphone, you can definitely hear my room. So let me know if you still hear my room. Is it still loud, or, you know what I'm saying? I got the panels up, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think. Honestly, I really feel like this is a proper investment. I need, almost like having speakers. Like, you need the speakers to hear the music. You need the panels on your wall so you don't get the room in your recording. Highly recommend, if you're doing music, get panels, regardless if you're producing or just recording. Even if you're just producing, you're going to make better mixing decisions because of the panels on your wall. Make sure you guys get it from Z Sounds, link in the description, and make sure you guys hit the like and the subscribe button on the video so it helps out with the channel as well, man. Also, I have musicgang.com, which is actually my website, where you can download different templates and stuff like that for your music if you want to get high quality vocals in a short amount of time. Also, check out the website, man. There's also blogs and stuff like that where I just add different types of content for music creators like yourself. Hopefully this video was able to help you make a clear decision on whether you should actually get acoustic panels or, you know, get some more foam. If you guys want to connect with me, make sure you guys add me on Instagram. There's a link in the description. Ask me any question, I'm available. And hit that like button and subscribe, man. You guys stay safe. Peace.